Hello guys, Brad here again with another fragrance review. Today I want to look at Zara 9.0 from my classic, extreme, and sport samples here. Now, the classic was a 2020 release, came out described as an amber woody, top notes of lavender, pepper, and bergamot, middle notes of orris, cardamom, and vetiver, base of cedar, amber, and patchouli. And that one, you do get a little bit of a citrusy vibe in there with some iris. So a bit floral, and then a touch of pepper in there as well. So this one's another iris type fragrance from Zara, similar to like 6.0, but without the pear note, perhaps. But so it's an okay iris type scent. Nothing exciting, but it's okay. The sport version is completely different. It basically just orange and lemon with some cardamom. So it's a perfectly fine sport fragrance. If you can find it cheap, you might want to get a bottle just to splash on as a casual, out of the shower or out of the gym type fragrance. My favorite though is the extreme version of 9.0. As many people have stated at Fragrantica, the extreme version seems to have a strong cherry smell to it. Even though cherry wasn't mentioned in the pyramid, you seem to get like this rich cherry smell, which I kind of like. Because you don't get a lot of fragrances with cherry in them in the men's fragrance line. And instead of having a cherry tobacco smell, this is like a rich, almost like a woody cherry smell. So like if you're out in the woods and you happen to come across a cherry tree and you get maybe like the cherry juice kind of going down the side of the tree, kind of a smell like that. So kind of nice, and I think this was probably the most interesting of the 9.0 line, and maybe even of the entire set of Zara fragrances. 9.0 Extreme is the one I would check out. It's sort of like a provocative, almost like a nighttime sexy type smell to my nose, but you can wear it during the day, no problem. It's not real strong. I don't think it's going to cloy or smoke anybody out. So I would definitely say if you can get your hands on 9.0 Extreme, check that one out for sure, especially if you like cherry. But let's get into some final scores here. The smell, especially the extreme version, I'm going to say 8 out of 10 because of that rich cherry smell, which I like. The other two, they're not quite as exciting. Maybe more of a 6 or 7 in smell. Yeah, so extreme smells really good in my opinion. Projection longevity, I'm going to say 7 out of 10, 4 to 6 hours. Nothing major, it's not real strong, but it's fine for what it is. Versatility, 7 out of 10. I would see this be more of like a fall fragrance, especially the cherry. It kind of seems to bring to mind like fall, that rich, woody cherry smell. Not quite tobacco-ish, but certainly woody, slightly iris-like cherry. Uniqueness factor, I'm going to say 7 out of 10 because it does get compared to like Guerlain's IDL, Homme, EDP fragrances in that vein, sort of like that. Price point, depending on which version you get, $39.99, $61.98 on eBay. So overall for me, about 7 out of 10. So like I said, classic, orange and lemon, bit of cardamom, extreme, rich cherry with some iris and woods. And the classic, we're going to say the classic's kind of like vetiver, woods with a touch of pepper. So yeah, those are the 9.0 fragrances that I've checked out recently. Definitely try to get your nose on Extreme 9.0 if you can, or if you can get a good deal on the sample set like I did, get those instead and test them all out and see what you think. So my final thoughts on the Zara fragrances, at least for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.